ladies, welcome to a Black Queen's Journey where we discuss life, love, and motherhood. And the topic of today is Micaiah Bryant. The reason we are discussing this is because it's causing so much controversy in everywhere. I would more so say amongst our own race. It seems to be a big debate on whether she was justifiably killed or whether she wasn't. Now, I'm talking about this because to me, it's not being viewed in the proper light. So I'm going to give my own opinion on what I believe the reason is. You can leave in the comments how you feel, but this is a discussion vlog. It's not about I'm trying to put my opinion on anybody else. This is just how I feel, and I'm talking about it because I want to know how y'all feel. So just leave me a comment below and let me know how you feel about the topic, and let me know your viewpoints, or maybe you heard something or read something that I didn't hear. Now, from what I've read and from what I've seen, it seems the story backline is that this girl was bullying her, and I believe she had a snap moment, and went to her house to attack her. And when I say this girl was bullying her, I mean like following her home, trying to fight her. We know how that goes. So I believe for Micaiah, she had a moment where I'm tired, I'm fed up, and I'm going to defend myself. Now, not saying that that was the proper way to do it. And when I say proper way, I mean going over there with the knife. No. She should know. She could have went over there and actually used her hands to fight her. But the thing about it is, yes, the police came. They were called. They came. Now, she called them herself for help. Now, when the police got there, they seen her attacking the other girl. And for my benefit, I feel like, why... Hold on one second. Okay. For my benefit, I feel like, why, when the police got there, if they seen her with a knife, why couldn't they shoot her in the ankle, shoot her in the hand, hit her with the baton, jump on top of her, tase her? It's so many options. I just list 5 different options that could have been done by the police. But instead, they decided to shoot her 4 times. And to me, that's overkill. You could have shot her 1 time in the foot. She'd have fell on the ground. There was no need for you to overkill when it came to her. I understand a lot of people are saying, well, what if that was your daughter? When you want the police to act on it? Absolutely. I'm not saying they shouldn't. But we also have to remember these are teenagers. These are 15 to 16-year-old girls. Even if they were outside of my home, I don't want her dead. Yes, shoot her in the hand, I don't know, and arrest her. Hit her on top of the head, something like that. Jump on top of her, anything, tase her, mace her, anything to keep her in the land of living. To be honest, because I want my daughter to have her day in court. I want it to go through the proper channels. So I don't want her dead. To me, that was way too extreme, way overboard. And I thought that when the story came out, everybody was going to see the point of the story. But it was, oh, well, the police had every right to kill her. No, we don't know what she was going through on a daily with this girl. We don't know what the girl was saying about her on social media. We don't know about what she was saying outside of her home. If you come to my house continuously, it's only so much a person can take. You're stepping into my home, into my territory, into my personal space. So eventually I'm going to react. And that's what she did. She got tired of it. Now, was she wrong for how she did it? Absolutely. Like I said before. But the police wasn't right either. It was not right to kill her behind that. We've all done irrational things as teenagers and even in our 20s. We've fought, we didn't cut, we didn't throw chairs, we didn't did everything. That doesn't mean we deserve to die for it. Your brain is not properly developed at that age. You don't tend to think before you react. You just react. And it's a lot of people who are shy, quiet, and don't know how to defend themselves. And they have those snap moments. When I say snap moments, I mean an anxiety attack, a panic attack, and they black out. I've seen people do that I went to high school with. They literally blacked out. And you thought it was going to be a fight where a person got beat up and the person who was supposed to get beat up the other person. Because little did we all know, this person was getting bullied all the time. I just wrote a whole story about that in my blog. Because I used to be bullied in elementary and middle school. And I had one of those snap moments where if no one had stopped me, I probably would have killed him. Because that's how mad I was. It's just the simple fact of being in the position of being picked on when you feel you can't defend yourself. Look at it from that aspect. Everybody wants to play the, oh, well, she could have did this, she could have did that, she didn't have to go that route, she didn't have to pull a knife. How would you feel? Have you ever been bullied? Have you ever felt attacked constantly? Most people haven't. They're usually on the other end of it. But for the small percentage of us who have been on the other side, I can relate. So just think about that when you're hearing these stories about teenagers going off with other teenagers. Try to look at it through all viewpoints. Don't just immediately judge that person because they decide to defend themselves when you don't even know the whole story. Now, that's just my opinion on how I feel about it. Y'all let me know in the comments how you feel, how you viewed the story, how it just made you feel overall, period. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe while you're commenting, because you're going to comment, because it's going to touch you. So, after you do that, make sure you like and subscribe. And please always, of course, check out any other video that relates to you and your life and what you're going through with motherhood, with love, whatever works for you. And I thank you for tuning in. If you did make it to the end, thank you for watching this entire video. I appreciate all the supports. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to the people who share and like my video all the time. I see you. I appreciate you. And thank you for tuning in. And I will see you next time.